Six blind men once went to find out what an elephant is. The first blind man touched the legs of the elephant. Being a blind man, he could only touch and not see. He touched the legs of the elephant and came to the conclusion that the elephant is like a big pillar or a tree. Straight, round, long and strong with thick skin. The second man touched the tail of the elephant and came to the conclusion that an elephant is like a rope with a brush at the end, and it can move right and left very easily in air. The third man touched the ear of the elephant and said, "Elephant is a flat animal, like a hand fan." The fourth man, who had touched only the trunk of the elephant, said, "No, the elephant is like a snake or a tree branch, rough on the surface and is hollow inside." The fifth man, who had touched its belly, he said, "An elephant is like a big wall, but with curves here and there." The sixth man, who had touched only the tusk, said, "An elephant is like a pipe or spear. It's very strong." After they found out, they had disagreement. They went to a man who had eyes and had seen the elephant. Each explained his side of story and asked him who was right among them. The man who had seen the elephant said, "You are all partially correct, but you guys have never really felt it fully. The elephant has features that you explained, but it is much more." On hearing this, the six blind men were puzzled. And that's how the story ends. The blind men in the story can very easily be compared to us, you see. In life, we often gossip, argue, or even quarrel with our mates about certain people, their character, or a particular behavior of that person, you see. Ignorant of the fact that we don't know what exactly is going on in him, or in his life, or whatever. Moreover, we don't know who the person actually is. Of course, we know a part of the issue, a part of them, a part of their story, most often through some unreliable sources, you see, but we spin a story by ourselves based on our misapprehension. We judge only on a basis of overt signs, being guided by our past experiences, our mental conditioning, and our preconceived notions, prejudices, stereotypes, etc. Most of times, judgments are off the mark. Whenever we are in company of other people or in social situations, you see, we are judging people who look at us, or people we observe, or situations that we find ourselves in. We are in this judgmental mode either to convince ourselves of our feelings about what we are judgmental about, or to make ourselves feel better as compared to the persons we are judging. It sounds really hard, but that is the truth. We judge everything we see based on our own experience. We judge because it is the only thing we can do based on our circumstances. We are blind. We are okay with being blind. We stand rigid on our own opinions. We believe only our experience is legitimate. Therefore, we never give ourselves an opportunity to see what we are seeing as it is. So then, let us never judge someone or something without knowing the whole story. We may think we understand, but we don't.